Hey everyone, you're watching Bite Me with Nicole and Deepika. Hi.
Welcome, Deepika.
Thank you. We're so happy to have you.
Welcome to my house.
Thank you, because Deepika always brings me food.
Yeah.
And today you're going to be making something that you love deeply in your heart. And I love deeply in my stomach.
The stew, the famous stew.
This is a really famous stew, by the way, because I've eaten it at our house and I went to a restaurant to look for it the next day because I craved it so much. And I was so heavily let down by the restaurant.
Aww.
I regretted it so much. I was like, this is not Deepika's chicken stew. So today I get to eat it again. So these, it's simple?
Yeah, very simple. So we have like basic ingredients which almost I think everybody has at home. So here in a bowl I've prepared an inch of ginger, 2-3 green chilies, that depends on your taste. A few peppercorns, 1 inch of cinnamon.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it. And then half a teaspoon of haldi will go in, that's turmeric. Nicole is going to crush this, roughly crush it.
Work for everything every time I come.
So we just need a rough paste.
Yes, ma'am.
First you do that and then I'll add the turmeric in. You can up the green chilies if you want, or you could always slit it and add it later. If you're not sure,
if you're
of
lazy,
the spice, yeah, or you don't want to blow people's socks off, right?
This is true. Unless you dislike them, then go and put lots of chili. Murder by chili.
Yeah. Also, advise, please cut up your chilies roughly. You don't want seeds going into your eyes.
Happened to you?
Speak by experience.
Happened to me. This is why we're friends.
I'll just put in the turmeric now, so let it mix well.
So that's it, just a tiny bit of turmeric.
Yeah, you don't want the curry to be yellow, and also it's, you know, if you add more, there's that turmeric-y taste which you don't like.
Earthy taste.
Yeah,
Because it masks everything else.
exactly.
So I did a decent enough job.
A very good job.
Yay! Food stuff.
Yeah, so that's it. Let's start.
Yeah, because all of that talk has made me hungry. So now to cooking.
So here we have a medium-sized saucepan with a little bit of oil. Enough to cook the onions in. We don't want to fry the onion, we don't want to make it golden brown, but we want it to be a little translucent. Then we add the garlic after that. So let's start. I think the oil is
Quite hot.
Yes.
That's the key to so much of Indian food, right? Your onions not getting too colored.
Yeah. And if you color the onions, the dish tastes different.
It looks different.
It looks different, looks darker, and we don't want that actually. Yeah. We can add a little bit of salt to speed in
The onions cooking down.
with the fingers.
Kitchen trick. How to get your onions to cook faster.
Yes. So that it tends to leave water and then speedens the whole thing. Is that the right word? Speedens the whole
We have
thing.
made it a word. If Beyonce
It's a
can get
word.
bootylicious into the dictionary, we can get speedins into the dictionary.
Speedens, yeah. So yeah, you can see the water, the moisture is coming up. So just let's keep stirring it.
How long does it take to make the entire dish, Dee?
20 minutes. I mean, leaving the prep time, of course.
Okay. It's not like it's that much of prep anyway.
Yeah. I mean, as long as the chicken is cooked through and
You are safe to eat it then.
yes.
No salmonella for you.
No, like it with rice or idli and just everything.
It's super comforting.
Yeah, you know what? If you just thicken it down a little, you could actually make it into a pot pie.
What? Stop saying these sexy things to me.
We'll
I would
just
like this.
We just Indianize the pot pie with the coconut-based gravy. Just thicken it down a little. Maybe it should have its own name.
What's Indian for pot? Indian for pot. I'm from India. People don't get me confused.
Matka pie.
Matka pie. We should still do that. By the way, that idea is ours. Do not steal it some fancy chef in the UK. Leave my ideas alone. Veggies idea.
We're just going to timestamp this. Okay, we go with the garlic.
Okay.
And you know what? I forgot to tell bay leaf. It's totally up to you if you want to leave it out. But a bay leaf would really make, you know, its aroma is really nice. So I'm going to put the bay leaf in now because it's a dry bay leaf. If you have fresh, you could.
You're very fancy if you have fresh. I would like some
Even
fresh.
I don't have fresh.
So apart from making like delicious stews and matka pie, Dee is actually known as Short Girl Bakes all over the internet because Dee is a famous baker. Dee, tell us about your baking.
I bake. No, but I bake, I cook, I went to a culinary school and then I make matka pies now.
And she runs a country as well. She does everything.
I do everything. So we're going to put the masala that Nicole has happily.
The masala, which I'm getting like way too much credit for now.
It's a rough paste, which is exactly what we want. If you want it to be a little more finer than this, then go ahead, but not too fine. We don't want a paste.
It smells so good as soon as it hits the pan every
Yeah.
time. So everything on a medium flame.
Yeah, medium flame, and this is basically, that's all the spices that go into it. But you know what? This is like a make it your own kind of a dish. You can add.
My favorite kind of recipes.
Yeah. And I think I've started cooking like my mom. When people ask me how much, I'll probably say like this much.
This much, a handful,
This
4
much
fingers.
of green peas and this much of carrots.
1 chihuahua's worth of carrots. That's how you measure
We'll
it.
add the chicken now because the
Okay.
masala is done.
How much chicken
So
is this?
I have like 1 kilo.
Okay.
But in my recipe, I have mentioned 600 to 800, but that's boneless.
Oh,
So
okay.
with bone, you can use like 1 full chicken. I'm gonna put that in. It's washed, clean, and cut to curry size.
Okay.
Like even sizes. You don't want some big, some small.
Because then the cooking time is going to fluctuate.
Yes. Also, don't make it too small because these cook really fast, and you want this to cook for a bit with the coconut milk.
So it absorbs flavor.
Yeah, on a low flame. So we're going to salt it now.
Okay.
Salt in stage is very important.
Building flavor.
Yes. You can always add more, you can't take away. And you know your salt better, so it's very difficult for me to say how much salt because it depends on what kind of salt you're using.
This is true.
Regular salt, this is just regular salt. If you're using the rock salt, maybe you want to not add that much because it's saltier.
Yeah, it's saltier. And the crystals are bigger. So
Yes.
we say 1 teaspoon and you're going to add like a teaspoon of rock salt. You're going to be like,
salty.
this is the Dead Sea. That's what happens.
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of the thin coconut milk that we
Okay.
have. I'm not gonna put all of it now. Put some, just to, and don't burn yourself. Ouch.
So why are you putting just some of it now, dear, not all of it?
I will, because it's this particular coconut milk was a little thicker, so I will do it in stages. I mean, you have to feel it.
In your heart.
Yeah, because the chicken also tends to leave out some moisture while it's cooking. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna cover this and let it cook for a bit.
I'm going to get you your lid.
My lid. Let's cover up. So we're gonna check the chicken. Check
Okay.
the chicken.
It's been about 5 minutes.
Oh, it's hot. Yeah, look at it bubbling, and the chicken looks white, so it's not cooked, but it's getting there. We're gonna add the rest of the coconut milk.
Which one?
The thin one. If it was thinner, you could have just added all of it
Together.
at once. But because this was a little thick, you can use canned. There's no judgment here.
Especially if you don't live next to coconuts and stuff.
Yeah.
Please use can.
And we're gonna add some coriander. So this again is how much you want. Like if you don't like it very herby,
Okay.
then don't add so much. Some mint, because I like the taste, so I put it in. You don't have to. Just mix it in, let it cook through, let the chicken cook through, check for salt, and then we will add the, actually we can add the veggies now.
Oh yeah, don't forget my potatoes.
Yeah, even I love potatoes in stews.
Potatoes,
There's no other way.
yeah, potatoes bring like life to everything. You make vodkas out of it, you make everything.
Yeah, potatoes are healthy food.
Carrots.
Carrots, I have chopped quite a bit actually, I'm not going to add all of it.
Okay, good, because I don't care about the carrots.
Look, I don't want this gravy to be so runny, that's why I've not added a lot of liquid.
Okay.
Let the potatoes cook and the veggies cook, and then the next step. So this is done, the veggies are done, chicken is also done. So what we're going to do
Potatoes
is,
cooked.
we're going to add some more salt.
Okay.
It needs a little bit more salt.
So always taste before you serve.
Yeah, so before you salt again also, right? You don't want to over salt it.
Yeah.
So that is done, and then we're going to add the finish with the thick coconut milk. Just bring it to a boil and that's it. So I'm going to separate all of this. Oh, so nice.
My brain is not working anymore.
Imagine dunking like a nice soft idli inside this.
Will this be my near future? Is this what you're telling me?
Yes. So today we're going to serve this with rice, and we have some idlis. So you have a choice.
Like literally, if I look like I'm not paying attention to anything, it's because I'm genuinely only focused on the food.
Okay, look at the color. You don't want to add maybe a lot of coriander leaves because it just becomes dark green otherwise. This is what the color I'm looking for.
Okay.
Like a light green, and that's also because of the the turmeric and the green chili that we used in the beginning. So this is what happens.
Okay. Like the sun through rain falling upon your face.
So we're just gonna give it a small boiling just for a few minutes, and that's it. We are done.
So time to eat.
Yeah. So let's serve.
Let's serve indeed.
Do you want me to serve it for you, or?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because I would have trouble waiting. Look at all of the stuff that Deepika has made, by the way, for the shoot. There's like prawn suka, there is idlis, which are homemade idlis.
Yes.
They're the most beautiful thing I have ever seen.
I mean, I made it for breakfast too today, so I thought it would be nice.
I'm not even exaggerating when I'm saying that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like, so fabulous.
You don't want to disturb it. You must eat
What?
it.
No, I'm just like looking at it with so much of adoration. But now
So
I'm gonna try.
So I'm gonna serve the idli also to you, or
Okay.
so you can have both the idli and the rice with the stew, and
Then I can just turn into a little happy person eating food all day long. So if I was not performing on camera, would I be able to eat this with my hands, Dee? Because
yes,
this is
definitely.
so like worthy of being.
This
eaten
is
with my
like
hands.
not a fork and knife kind of. Maybe if it was boneless, then yes. But good. The salt is good. You like it?
Open a restaurant. I'm telling you.
I like it too. Is it wrong to say that?
No, what? It's the best thing when you like your own food. I'm sure everyone agrees as well. It's delicious. It's so delicate. It's not overpowering in any way. The chicken is perfectly cooked.
I think it's not too spicy too.
True. And also the potatoes have absorbed so much of that coconut milk flavor. It's so good. This is why I'm friends with you. Only this. Nothing
the
else.
food.
Guys, please.
The best kind of friendship.
Yeah. Check out the videos. Check out Dee's profile on Instagram. Definitely cook this because I am in no way exaggerating but how delicious it is. Be sure to like and subscribe and have fun with friends like Dee.